Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, including some training footage and a workout with Brittany and I, it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness world. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about just the lack of fitness in the online fitness world. I mean, when you really look at it, yeah, I'm going to call out some names here. When you really look at it, who's actually promoting anything related to fitness out of people who have several 100,000 subscribers or more in YouTube fitness? No, seriously, is anyone actually promoting fitness, or are people promoting crazy bodybuilding or just an obsession with aesthetics who have no fitness, no athleticism, anything else? Off the top of my head, there's maybe 3 guys who are big names in this industry who even care about fitness at all. Biggest one, probably Athlean-X, Jeff Cavalier. All right, he actually cares about fitness, cares about athleticism. What do I mean by that? I watched a video from him the other day where he was talking about doing standing shoulder work. You should be doing all your shoulder work standing if you care about being athletic. That's the way he worded it, if you care about being athletic. So again, this is a guy promoting athleticism, promoting health, promoting fitness, because what is fitness? Fitness isn't how you look, that's called aesthetics. It's called appearance. I'm not saying you can't look good. No one is saying a person who's in shape might not have a pretty good chance of looking good. But people's definitions of in shape have become skewed. And it's like men are behaving like women now. Acting like aesthetics and appearance are completely how you determine if someone's in shape or not. In shape means you're healthy. It means you're fit, you're athletic, you're functional. Right? It means you have great blood work, great blood pressure, great cholesterol, you can run pretty fast, you can lift pretty strong, you're flexible, you're athletic. That's what fitness is. You know what? That's what fitness is. Generally, probably people who are pretty fit, most people who are scholarship level athletes at a university, they're probably pretty fit. Now, being competitive in anything can also harm fitness. It can be damaging to your body also. But you guys get the idea. People who are truly fit, at least to some degree, train and eat like athletes. They live a lifestyle like an athlete, because that's what humans are supposed to do. Well, you got Jeff Cavalier, Athlean-X. He does put a big focus on people being lean. Does put a big focus on lean gains and muscle mass, and I can understand that, because if someone is truly concerned with fitness, they're probably not going to recommend someone do dirty bulks just to get bigger and stronger faster. They're probably not. Let's be honest here. So when he says, oh, you really shouldn't be bulking, he would rather see people try to recomp and gain very, very little weight or gain slowly. People say, well, that's not the best way to get big and strong fast. No, it isn't. But it's a good way to stay fit and healthy while you're doing it. And you can still reach pretty extreme things doing that if you're patient. Put in the time. Guy puts in a lot of focus on injury prevention, injury management, rehabilitation, prehab. That is the biggest fitness-oriented channel on YouTube. Then we got who else? Scott Herman. Quite a bit of talk lately, it looks like, about diet. He used to promote a bunch of fluffy stuff, but he's been promoting some actual athletic lifting lately. Again, like I said, I actually applaud him for coming and commenting in my video yesterday. I did one discussing some of his stuff yesterday. And he was glad that I watched the whole video, because it was one of those videos. I very rarely watch everything I see in a YouTube video. Most fitness YouTubers suck. Their information is terrible, and I can't sit through, 10, 15, 20 minutes of stupidity. I just can't do it. They literally sound retarded. Oh no, I used the R word. Some social justice warrior's going to get all pissed off now. He said retarded. They do. The half of them sound retarded. Clearly have no education, no knowledge of physiology, no knowledge of biology, no knowledge of the body at all. They sound retarded. They sound like babbling morons. Am I right? At least Scott's up here now talking about beltless deadlifts. There you go. Athleticism. Learning to train and do big full body movements. Getting strong on them without wearing belts, without wearing all this garbage. Because that's what athletes have to do. If someone's playing on any field or doing anything in real life, you don't get to put a belt on or straps or anything. He was promoting actual fitness. Talking about salt's probably good for your performance and recovery. Not bad for most people's blood pressure. People who are in shape and work out. If you lift and do cardio, odds are extra salt in your diet is going to cause your blood pressure to be elevated if you're sedentary and obese at night. He's talking about, hey, and we need to limit our amount of refined sugars. That's really the white stuff that people eat that's bad for you. We need to cut that stuff out. That's fitness. That was pure fitness. His channel was purely fitness from what I can see at this point. Might be some aesthetic focus, but you know, you have to do that to attract the kids in. Who else we got? Omar Issoff. He calls it, what was he calling it that he does? He does all these big heavy compounds, focuses on strength, does a few isolation movements for his weak points. He was calling, I think it was athletic aesthetics. Did he coin that term? Overall promoting fitness, promoting athletic style lifting. But seriously, when you look at anyone out there, how many of the YouTubers actually train like athletes? Like how many of you guys really think about it, now that Strength Camp is pretty well gone. I don't even know if Elliot Hulse is making videos anymore. Who out there is actually promoting athleticism? Most of these guys can't lift crap without belts and straps or getting in a bench. Look how many channels out there, all they're lifting, they have to have a spotter help them. They put dumbbells into place. They don't just clean their dumbbells up and lift them. They lay down on benches and have to have spotters help them get dumbbells into place. People do partial reps. Everything's out of a rack. Most people don't do full range of motion on anything. They do very little heavy standing work. All right, you want to be athletic, do your exercises standing up like Jeff said. How many YouTube channels do you see promoting any of this stuff? Everyone's wrapped up, strapped up, belted up so that they can try to throw around weights and look impressive. Almost none of them can lift anything from the floor. Almost none of them can. How many YouTube channels do you actually see who are fitness oriented, who regularly even lift 500 pounds on a deadlift without a belt and without straps on? How many of them? How many of them have you ever seen front squat? How many of them have you ever seen clean and press their weight up? I mean, that's what I do these days. I clean everything up. Damn, have we seen any regular fitness YouTubers who talk about how fit they are and think they're strong and athletic? How many of them have you ever seen do a heavy clean and front squat? Any of them? Any of them? Most of these guys train purely like bodybuilders who are not athletes. And there's a reason bodybuilders are not athletes. They don't train like athletes. They don't have any strength. Most of these guys don't promote that. How many of these guys are really and truly promoting healthy eating on a very serious level? They all sit around eating their big binges. How many of these guys, when they bulk, they eat like garbage? How many of these guys are pushing supplements for everything? Oh, you need this powder, that powder, all this crap, instead of just telling people to eat whole foods. How many of these guys are pumping tons of drugs while claiming natty? You see almost no fitness YouTubers who are actually fit in any sort of athletic or traditional sense. How many of them do serious amounts of cardio? It's kind of like I've noticed lately some people came in and they're saying the amount of cardio I am doing is detrimental. It could hurt my gains. It's going to raise my cortisol. Are you serious? Do you not realize that there are endurance athletes who every single day do enough cardio to put me to shame? That people honestly think people who do 2 or 3 hours of cardio a day that's going to destroy your muscle mass? Like you really think doing 3 hours of cardio is going to hurt your muscle? Guys, there are marathon runners, tons of marathon runners who put that in every single day year round, who are perfectly fit and healthy people. Why aren't people out there promoting true endurance work? You see, how many fitness channels do you actually see promoting true endurance work? Actually doing more than an hour of cardio at once? How many of them are actually promoting real athletic lifting that would carry over to any sort of sport or martial arts or even boxing or anything? How many of them are doing clean and presses? How many of them doing front squats? How many of these channels are actually promoting real fitness? How about eating a bunch of whole foods and then when you go to bulking up slowly and eating whole foods, lots of vegetables? Hell, Cali Muscle was saying the other day, I heard him saying one that was sent to me, that he doesn't eat vegetables at all. That's supposed to be a fitness channel? He doesn't eat vegetables. Seriously? Call yourself a fitness channel and you don't eat vegetables? All these guys train on machines, train belted up, strapped up. They don't do anything athletic. None of them do hours of cardio. Very few of them. People brag now about how lean they got without doing any cardio and while still eating junk food. That's supposed to be fitness? Well, I still eat Pop-Tarts every day and I didn't do any cardio and I got ripped. Well, you're an unhealthy piece of shit. I don't care how ripped you are. You are eating refined sugars every day and you don't do cardio and you want to talk about fitness? I really hope these people are kidding. Where in the hell is the fitness in this community? Where is it? Because I'm sure as hell not seeing it. I see a bunch of people who are promoting a lifestyle that's marginally better than the average American lifestyle. Oh, they lift weights. Yeah, but they all eat garbage. Most of them don't do regular cardio. They don't lift with any sort of athleticism, explosiveness, anything that carries over to anything. Half of them are so banged up because they don't know how to lift properly or lift like an athlete that they got to wrap everything. They have to wear sleeves. Most of them have no grip strength. Hell, I looked at one the other day because I was trying to find out what was going on with that keto thing between Brandon Carter and Kinobody or whatever. And there was Brandon Carter doing above-the-knee rack pulls with 405 with straps. It's like, dude, at your size, you're doing above-the-knee rack pulls with anything less than 600 pounds? You need straps to pick up 400 pounds? To do a few reps with 400 pounds, you need straps? And then you want to talk about being fit and in shape? You have zero strength. Like none, way less than a guy his size would. I mean, I'm looking at that going, how could a guy with that much muscle be that pathetically weak? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's actual novice weights. Pulling 405 for reps are what guys do at the end of the first year of my novice program. All right, guys with less than 2 years in the gym are stronger than he is who actually train for any sort of strength, and they do it without straps. Where's the athleticism? Where's the fitness? It's a handful of channels doing it. And you know, when people act like all these people are promoting a fit and healthy lifestyle, half of them are weak, snapped up, busted up, no strength, no athleticism, no endurance. Half of them promoting fad diets, bulking up on garbage, and then extreme diets to cut. Where's the fitness? A handful of guys. Like Jeff Cavalier, probably the one promoting the most fitness-oriented stuff out of any of the big YouTubers. Handful of others contributing. There's no fitness in this community. None at all. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.